Welcome to ggmix. Today I'm going to show you 14 different watermelon treats. There's watermelon pizza, watermelon salsa, watermelon and raspberry ice lollies, watermelon strawberry and rose smoothie, watermelon strawberry and rocket salad, watermelon lollipops, watermelon slushie sorbet, watermelon Cypriot style, watermelon ice cubes, watermelon rainbow fruit skewers, watermelon glykon, or in English, watermelon spoon sweet, watermelon Feta and Kiwi cube, watermelon jelly sweets, and eating it as it is. If you can't bother to make any of these, that was a lot. So let's get started. Okay, number 1, watermelon pizza. Cut a circle slab of watermelon and cut it into 8 even triangles. Then add your sliced kiwi to each piece, then your juicy nectarines, followed by some tangy raspberries and then a sprinkling of some juicy blueberries. Oops, try to get it all in the watermelon. Then fill up any gaps with whatever fruit you like, and there you have a beautiful healthy watermelon pizza that everyone's gonna want to have a piece of. Number 2 is watermelon salsa. Add your cubed watermelon to a bowl, followed by some diced yellow peppers, diced red onions, some sliced red chilli, a sprinkling of coriander and a lot of lime juice to counterbalance the sweet watermelon and peppers and the heat from the chilli and onions. Then give it a good stir and enjoy. Or serve it with some nice grilled fish or meat, a few veg and rice. Number 3, watermelon and raspberry ice lollies. Add a few raspberries into each lolly mould, then add your pureed watermelon. Put your lolly lids on and put them in the freezer until they're frozen. When they're ready, take them out and enjoy. This is great for kids to make and a healthy treat for everyone. Number 4, watermelon strawberry and rose smoothie. Add 500 milliliters of water to your blender, then 2 handfuls of watermelon, 1 handful of strawberries, a splash of rose water and 10 fresh mint leaves. And blitz in your blender until smooth. Now pour it into your glass and enjoy. Number 5, watermelon strawberry and rocket salad. Add your watermelon, strawberries and rocket to a bowl and toss everything together. Then add a drizzle of balsamic vinegar, give it another good stir so everything is coated, then dig in. Make sure you get a slice of strawberry, some watermelon and rocket on your fork so you can taste every flavour and texture with each bite. Number 6, watermelon lollipops. Cut your watermelon into holdable triangular pieces and get a wooden skewer and screw it into the watermelon skin. I like to serve mine on ice with a few wedges of lime because it makes the watermelon extremely cold with subtle hints of lime. Super simple and super tasty. Number 7, watermelon slushie sorbet. Add your watermelon to your blender, push in as much as you can. Add your lime and your sugar, then blend until smooth. Now pour your watermelon juice through a sieve to catch all the seeds and pulp. Then use the back of a spoon to get as much juice out as you can. I'd rather strain my watermelon through a sieve than pick out all the seeds before I blend. Look at all these seeds. Now pour your watermelon puree into a freezer-proof container and cover with cling film. Then put it in the freezer for 1 hour. After an hour, use a fork to break any ice, then cover with cling film and repeat this process every 2 hours. When it looks like this, all slushery, you can store it in the freezer until you want to eat it. When you do want to eat it, add it to your bowl with a spoon, or if you want to be really fancy, fill up an ice cream scoop with your sorbet and serve it up as watermelon domes. Now add the lime to the side to make it look pretty and accentuate the lime in the sorbet. Number 8. Watermelon Greek Cypriot style. To a plate, add some watermelon chunks, melon, halloumi, and some warm toasty bitter for a taste of Cyprus. Number 9. Watermelon ice cubes. Cut a big chunk of watermelon that's a few centimeters thick and cut it into cubes or rectangles. If you want to be a bit more fancy, get a cookie cutter and cut out different shapes. Or even a piping tip, you can use both ends to get different sizes. You can leave your ice cubes the way they are, or you can slice them into thinner pieces. When you've cut out all your shapes, lay them on a tray that's been lined with baking paper and freeze for 2 hours. Then take them out and put them in a freezer-proof container, separating each layer with baking paper so they don't stick to each other and keep their shape. And put them in the freezer until you want to pimp up your drink. When you do want to pimp it up, just add it to your jar, add your water or choice of juice, and there you have it, a healthy, tasty drink snack. Number 10. Watermelon rainbow fruit skewers. This is pretty easy, just add a rainbow fruit to your skewers. I've added red grapes, blueberries, green grapes, melon, satsumas and watermelon, but you can add whatever tickles your fancy to get your rainbow. Then enjoy! Number 11. Watermelon glycon or watermelon spoon sweet. If you've seen my how to cut a watermelon video, you know I've said to save your watermelon skin. What you've got to do is get rid of any pink watermelon flesh and also the green skin, so you're left with just the rind. Then cut your rind into small little pieces. Now add all your rind to a bowl and cover it with cold water and lemon juice, and place a plate on top to keep everything under the water and leave it to soak for 1 hour. After an hour, pour the water out and rinse your rind under the cold tap, and add them back to your bowl and cover with more cold water, lemon juice and your plate again, and leave to soak for 20 minutes. Then rinse them again in cold water and start on your syrup. To a large pot, add your sugar and water and heat until your sugar has dissolved. Then add your rind and lemon zest and leave to simmer with your lid on until your rind becomes transparent. When it's cooked, add your glykon to a clean, sterilised jar and store it in the fridge. In Cyprus, it's traditionally served with a glass of cold water if you want to keep up with tradition. Number 12. Watermelon, feta and kiwi cube. I've cut my watermelon, feta and kiwi into small cubes, and now I'm just building them to look just like a Rubik's cube. This is a little fiddly, but it's worth it if you want to make an impressive fruit salad. Number 13. Watermelon jelly sweets. Add your gelatin sheets to some cold water and leave them to soak for 5 minutes. Whilst they're soaking, start mashing your watermelon with a fork to get as much juice out as possible. I'm mashing my watermelon rather than blending it, because when I've blended it, all the fibre is left in the juice and my jelly sweets have kind of a fuzzy texture. Whereas when I use just the juice, I'm left with a clear, clean, jelly-like consistency. Now strain your juice through a sieve to catch the seeds on fibrous watermelon. But don't throw it away. If your watermelon is ripe, it's going to taste beautiful. Push down with a fork to get as much juice out as possible, Then add your sugar and heat until it just starts to boil. Then add your gelatin and stir until it has dissolved. Now get your moulds ready and add your watermelon mix to them. Make sure your moulds are on a tray so you can transfer them to the fridge without spilling it. Trust me, I've done this many times. And once they've set in the fridge, you can take them out of the moulds, put them in a container and store them there until you want to eat them. Number 14. If you really can't be bothered with making any of these, cut your watermelon in half and dig in. And try not to get it all over the place. I hope you've enjoyed my 14 watermelon treats and I've given you some fun and tasty ideas to try. Let me know your favourite in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye!